Hi class, welcome to Chapter 1. We're going to be looking at the role of economics and how decisions are made. You'll notice that one of the critical things is looking at incentives. Incentives are ways that people change their behaviors. You'll notice that incentives are going to be very important because this is ways that stores can make decisions for how our economy will be looking at. You'll notice the challenges we're facing is how to make those decisions, because in stores and whatever we look at will be something that's going to be important. You'll notice that stores look at this and focus on how they can make understanding of things. You'll notice that when we look at it, people respond in predictable ways to incentivize of all kinds. Incentives can be both rewards and penalties that motivate behavior. You'll notice that society will look at this to change the behavior of decisions. It is not from what people look at. In terms of Adam Smith, he looked at all the components and looking at making them in their best self-interest to make the best decisions possible. That's going to be important to ensure their success. For the first self-check, which of the following is an incentive to read your economics textbook? The title of the book, the time it takes you to read a chapter, or better grades in economics. So what do you think? So for this one, it should be better grades, because that's the incentive that's connected to doing more to getting something out of it. That's going to be critical to look at. You'll notice that we align self-interest with social interests. When markets work well, individuals are going to pursue things that help them promote their self-interest. Markets are led by invisible hands. When markets do not really work well, governments kind of change incentives with taxes, subsidies, and regulations. We notice that everywhere we look at, trade-offs are always going to exist. You'll look at drug testing. There's a trade-off. Do you take drugs or do you go through the drug testing that's involved? There's a trade-off with all decisions. And trade-offs are everywhere. Most testing means that approved drugs will have fewer side effects. It must balance the benefit with other trade-offs. When you look at the drug lag, people are harmed when the approval of a safe drug is delayed. There's higher testing costs as well, which means that a newer, safer drug could be never developed. These are some of the things that we're going to be looking at and focusing on for this unit.